Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess, and today I will, um, you know, s- uh, I will share you about how to search on Wikipedia and how to fully function, how to fully use it, in your like paper or stuff like that, right? For your task or homework or stuff like that or project as well, right? So yeah, at first what is Wikipedia? Well, if you didn't know Wikipedia, then I will explain. Wikipedia is basically a website that is supposed to be a wiki of everything. This is one of the OG, original, like OG websites that existed since then until now, still available until now, and it's actually still always got updated by people, got developed, and it still got some love from people. But yeah, Wikipedia, although when I was in high school, there's a lot of tasks, right? And one of them needing us to search for articles from the internet, right? But the thing is that we need to have like actual reliable trusted source, right? And at first we don't know about that, and then we just cite uh, have like a citation or cite Wikipedia basically for our project. And then at that time one of our teacher then starts to realize that the source, the Wikipedia source, it's not trusted because it's made from people, right? It's made from a community. It doesn't have any base of that. Therefore, they think that whatever in Wikipedia at the time was false, fake news, false news, whatever. Although it's not entirely true, right? Some of them are indeed, fake news, fake information, but some major of that as well is like a true, like it's like general generic knowledge of that, right? And then until then, apparently Wikipedia is not fully, at the time it's not fully developed, right? Like, it's not as strict as now. The regulation is well, way better now and stuff like that. And then, in each country, I believe that like there will be like Wikipedia with edition of your language. I think like, for instance, English, then it will be en, either at before that or after that. I don't know, like in one of the address, check that out, right? Like, I think en.wikipedia.com. I don't know. Go check that out yourself. Like right now, right, there's also like other country as well, like in my country, like Indonesia, that's ID, right? And then and some other country as well. So it got developed, and then until one point, um we kind of realized that we can still actually cite stuff from Wikipedia, but we need to not cite Wikipedia directly. We need to cite whatever Wikipedia cited. So it's basically like, do not make citation of Wikipedia because Wikipedia itself makes citation from others, right? So in this case, you don't cite Wikipedia, but cite what's the original citation, right? And where do you found this? Well, in each article page that you read, this is like the title, right? And then the contents, and then at the very bottom, there's a section that is called references. So you go to this section, and then you just press this button, the open the page button, and then you'll see all the list of the source of the articles, right? And then then you can start checking the truth about the information from all these sites. Like, not everything is about scientific, right? If it's about scientific article, then some of the source actually will bring you to the paper, the paper that actually explain about that scientific article, right? But if it's not scientific, right? Let's say about international day, right? List of international day. This is not something scientific, right? Like the list of all these international day, for instance. The history between all of these. Then all you checking the reference will bring you to other articles that basically says fact about those international day, right? Like, for instance, World Health Organization, WHO. I don't know what it actually stands for. I hope it was right that I said. They talk about the International AIDS Day, for instance, HIV or AIDS Day, right? On December, they explain that. Therefore, Wikipedia will cite that from according to WHO or WHO. On December something is the world's like cancer day. Not really cancer day, but HIV or AIDS day, basically. Actually, I kind of don't remember if it's HIV or AIDS, or no. I mean, is that or cancer? But I think it's the first one. But yeah. Anyway, all of this stuff. I mean, this is still technically scientific since um it's from WHO, but not really speaking. If it's about the contents, it's not scientific at all. It's just a memorial day, right? Like, yeah, for instance, like that, you can find those sorts, I believe, in the references, and then you can click on that, and it will take you to the original page that Wikipedia cited, right? And then if that page doesn't cite from anywhere else, like is the original source material, then you can start citing to this site, basically, like put it into your citation or reference, right? So yeah, that's how you use Wikipedia, how to search articles on Wikipedia, and how to use them, basically, like, yeah, how to search and use. Because again, like, most people will just copy paste what is there in Wikipedia, right? And then they put source Wikipedia. I mean, they're technically not wrong because Wikipedia also cited those from original articles, so it's not entirely false, right? um, Basically, what you need to know from Wikipedia is that it is essentially a summary of many articles. They make a summarize of them, like make a summarize all of these materials into one condensed website, right? And you know this one, it's from people to people, basically, like all the contribution that is in here is from people around you, around us. You can also contribute to this site as well. If you can provide with the material, the article that is the base, then you can make the page. You can help updating the page with new articles and whatnot and stuff like that. But yeah, and then your citation will be put in the list of in the references, right? Like, take a look at the previous episode about us talking about what happened in 1996, right? In the 96th episode, um, there is a lot of lots of birthday of people, a lot of deaths of people, Nobel prizes, and then events, right? And those were summarized and taken from all the references down at the reference, right? There's a lot of them. I don't remember how much, but it was a lot, right? There's a lot of stuff that can take you there, basically. So, not everything in Wikipedia is false. um it's just a summary of many articles, right? To make you easier to find what you need, basically. So yeah, but if you want to use that information, basically, like, this is the summary. You don't cite a summary, right? You cite a full paper, a full article, right? And yeah, that's about it. If you want to use this, my how to do that? Well, simple. Go to the references. Click this button over here, then it will show you all the articles, the link to the source material, right? And then you click on those, and then you read everything carefully, and then you cite that original source material, basically. And that's about it. And then out of sudden, your article is now approved, even though you search it from Wikipedia, right? Which people don't like. But since Wikipedia is essentially a summary of things, then it makes your job easier. Then, but yeah, that's about it. It should be that easy. You don't have to, you should not copy paste again. Go to the original source material, then copy paste from that, or make a quotation, right? Taken from the source of the website, the link, and then it says that something, 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 and yeah, and that's about it. And it's free also. But yeah, I think that will be it for today's discussion about how to search articles on Wikipedia. I hope you find something useful from this. If you haven't, if you don't know how to search article on Wikipedia, like, effectively and use it legitimately, like in an approved way, then yeah, go there and check that out by yourself. And thank you guys very much for watching. That will be it for today's discussion. I hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me reach 100 subscriber by the end of 2022. And yeah, um, I wish you a great day. Have a great life. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Eat healthy. Drink healthy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. And see ya.